Okay, we are here today with Ram by Paul McCartney. I think this is going to be a very different listen from what I had done before, which is Wings, right? And like, yeah, it's like kind of his solo stuff, but at the same time, it's also kind of not because he's doing a band, but also it's like a solo band where there's members, but the members aren't writing any music. I don't know. It was a very different type of situation. So I don't really know what to call that. But I'm assuming this one right here is his actual solo. So I will say, or his first actual solo that I've listened to. Y'all know what I mean. So I'm interested to see what it is. But before we get into things, y'all definitely be sure to check out the Patreon. This is what we got going on this week. We got a lot of stuff on here. We are over a month ahead of YouTube. So if you are interested in getting these videos beforehand, definitely check that out. But okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this album. First song is called Too Many People, right? Cool. Okay, I can say right now, already this is a way different sound than Wings, for sure.
Too many people going underground. Too many reaching for a piece of cake. Too many people.
That was kind of cool. I like those vocals.
Was your first mistake.
Ooh, hold on. Falsetto?
You took your lucky break and broke it in two.
Wait, I like those drums right there.
For you.
Damn.
Broke it in two. Too many people sharing party lines. Too many people never sleeping late.
It's interesting. It has like a little bit of like a, I don't know, I guess old school Beatles sound, but more modern.
Hungry people losing weight.
1971, okay.
First mistake.
I like this actually.
You took your lucky break and broke it in two.
Ooh.
Now what can we do?
Oh, wait, bro, the drums right there are so crazy. I'm gonna say right now, when this first started playing, I was okay on it, but I feel like the more it's gone on, the more it's grown on me.
Too many hungry people losing weight. That was your first mistake.
I think this part right here is my favorite though.
You took your lucky break and broke it in two. Now what can be done?
Those drums are so tough.
You broke it in two.
Interesting. I like the way the bass sounds right here. It's so like funky, swampy, I don't know.
Too many people preaching practices. Don't let them tell you what you wanna be. Too many people holding back. This is crazy, baby. It's not like me. That was your last mistake. I find my love awake and waiting to be.
Yeah, that part right there is so crazy.
For you,
Damn.
waiting for me.
Oh, interesting. Wait, hold on. So it seemed like Band on the Run actually came out in 73. So that's actually the newer album compared to this one. That's wild. Interesting solo too. Whoa. And those little drums too. What the fuck? Interesting. The way the drums just kind of kept playing there, doing their own thing, I feel like that was different. Whoa. Okay, what the hell? Yo, everyone just started doing their own thing at the end. Like, what the hell? Okay, that was cool. That was actually a cool one. I think if y'all want me to be real, I won't say that because I don't know. I don't want to give too much away about how I felt about Wings. I will say, not my favorite. Not my absolute favorite. There was some cool stuff there, but definitely not my favorite. I think for me, like, I don't know. I think for me, it lost a little bit of the edge that I enjoyed about what Paul McCartney was doing beforehand in the Beatles and stuff like that. But I must say this song right here, I have some faith right now. I definitely have faith. This is a very, very good start, actually. I'm gonna go A on that one. That was a solid start. I really just love the I don't know, the overall sound of thing. Y'all know at this point, if you guys have watched a few videos of mine, y'all know that when it comes to these older 70s albums, it just has like a very specific sound to it sonically, like a certain like crunchiness or like warmth maybe that I think I just for whatever reason love. It's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like you can kind of like feel them plucking at the instrument. And I don't know if it's just like the different mics and shit that they were using back in the day. Maybe it could be that. But yeah, I think in this song, I definitely noticed that little sound quality as well. So I'm having a good time with this so far. Okay, let's keep it moving though. Next one is called Three Legs.
Well, when I walk on my horse upon the hill. When I walk my horse upon the hill. When I walk.
Hold on, when did shit, what's the George Harrison one called?
When I lay me down.
Shit, I'm blanking.
Will my love me still?
All Things Must Pass. Oh yeah, this came out in 1970. All right, so this one is a year after All Things Must Pass. Wow.
My dog, he got 3 legs, but he can't run. When I thought you was my friend.
Interesting. He all the way on the right.
When I thought you was my friend. But
Oh.
you let me down. Put my heart around the band.
Very bluesy.
Fly flies in. Fly flies in. Fly flies out. Fly flies out. Most flies, they got 3 legs, but mine got 1.
Interesting. I'm also seeing on the credits that Linda McCartney had something to do with this album as well. Was she like, did she play any instruments or anything? Someone let me know. Guess I could look it up too.
But you know it's not allowed. A dog is here.
Oh,
Dog is there.
what the fuck? This is different.
My dog, he got 3 legs, but he can't run.
So she served as an official co-creator? What the hell, bro? There's a lot happening in this song.
My dog, he got 3 legs. Your dog, he got none.
It's a very interesting
3 legs.
production here.
Your dog, he
different. Interesting. Yeah, this was a very, very bluesy song for Paul, I feel. And I don't know, not to say that he never got into like blues stuff before the solo things, but I feel like this one is sonically a lot more bluesy than I'm used to hearing from him, which is interesting. I will say, I don't know. I'm okay on it. I'm okay on it. I do like uh the creativity of it. Like if we're talking sonically, you could even say that this is like a somewhat of an experimental blues type of track, especially with like how the different sounds and vocals and shit were like being panned around and mixed together, and how the instrumental was even like switching up and changing at certain points. I would give it that I don't know, that like experimental label. But I don't know, man. Not as I didn't like it as much as too many people. I think I'm gonna go B on this one. But pretty good, pretty good. Is there anything else to say though? I'm very interested to see or to learn more about what Linda McCartney had going on in these albums, cuz now that I think about it, I also remember her seeing her being credited on the Wings album as well. So I feel like I don't know. This thing is saying that she contributed harmonies, and it's just credited as a co-writer. She also shot photography. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Because to be fair, bro, I don't even know what she looks like. Hold on. Linda McCartney. Linda McCartney. Very interesting. Again, y'all definitely let me know what you guys know at least about Linda McCartney, because I feel like I may not be giving her as much attention as she probably deserves. Because if I'm being real, uh, I think she's had a pretty big hand in some of this stuff, at least when it comes to Paul's solo stuff. So yeah, shout out to her. But okay, let's move on. Next one is called Ram On. Okay.
I look
Wait, what
high.
the fuck? Oh shit. No, you're lying. Oh no, 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 go ahead. All right, my bad. I just realized I'm on shuffle and I thought that I had accidentally skipped over the actual second track, but we're good. All right, Ram On.
Take one.
Okay.
Whoa. Okay. What the hell? We brought in that keyboard for like 2 seconds. Now we on the ukulele.
Ramon, give your heart to somebody soon, right away, right away.
Ooh, wait, this is interesting.
Ramon, give your heart to somebody.
Yeah, this is such a such a crazy blend of sounds right here. Like that, I don't even know, almost like jazzy keyboard with the ukulele. What the hell? What the fuck? Oh, that's beautiful. Ugh. Hold on, this is actually crazy.
Ramon,
Bruh, I wish this was longer. I can't lie.
to somebody soon, right away, right away.
Yeah, this is such an interesting sound. It almost feels like way, way ahead of its time. Wow. You know what? I think when it comes to everything that I've heard from the Beatles, and when it comes to like solo stuff, obviously the group stuff as well, I think, and I know this might be crazy to say, but I feel like this song right here is more ahead of its time than anything I've heard from them. I think just sonically, when it comes to like the way that that he was blending this whole like ukulele thing with the keyboard and then those drums as well, just like that. I don't know. I think for me it gives me vibes of like modern like indie bedroom pop type of shit. Like I don't know how much of a crossover there's gonna be here between people who've watched my Joji videos and people who've watched my Beatles videos, but I'm telling you right now, this song is literally something Joji could have released like a year ago and nobody would have bat an eye. It's actually insane. Actually insane. I'm gonna give it S to this one. Not even just because of what I was saying about like being ahead of its time or whatever. I don't know if that's like necessarily like something that I would, I mean, like add extra value onto a song because of, but I just love listening to it. I think it was a really cool, unique listen. And again, like I said, it just feels fresh and it feels new and polished and clean and it sounds great. And yeah, I love it. Melodies on here were amazing. Everything was great. Great song. All right, let's keep it moving. Next one is called Dear Boy.
I guess you never knew, dear boy, what you had found.
I will say this has definitely been a lot different than I was expecting it to be.
She was just the cutest thing around. I guess you never knew what you had found, dear boy. I guess you never saw, dear boy, that love was
Ooh.
there. Maybe when you look too hard, dear boy, you never knew where. I guess you
Oh. Wait. We're running that back. What the fuck?
dear boy, what you had found.
Why is this so good?
I guess you never knew, dear boy, that she was just the cutest thing around. I guess you never knew what you had found, dear boy.
Is this a song about his son?
I guess you never saw, dear boy, that love.
Those harmonies are crazy.
Maybe when you look too hard,
Very Beach Boys like, right?
I guess you never did make aware, dear boy. When I stepped in, my heart was down.
Oh.
And out my love came through and brought me round, got me up and about.
Ooh, I love this little piano right here. The way it's playing too is like kind of adding a bunch of tension to this moment. Oh wow, but he's being so creative on this album. Whoa. Wow, this shit is actually beautiful. This shit is beautiful. This is the most beautiful song on the album so far. Very unique as well. I think one thing I'm gonna say about the last two songs, I don't know what it is that they have in common. Maybe it's just like that. I don't even know. Is that like a Rode keyboard? I don't know. Listen, no clue. But I'm gonna say whatever it is that they have in common, just like the like kind of like almost bite size, super unique, super like melodically catchy, almost like vocally even to a certain extent experimental in some areas maybe. um Whatever it is that they have in common, if it is that, I think this is what I've been needing. I can't lie. I'm gonna give Dear Boy an S too. I really love that one. That one was so good. Damn, back to back too. That's wild. I don't even know which one I would put above the other. Um, hold on.
Right away. Right away.
Wait, bro, I feel like he was taking a lot of inspiration from Beach Boys. Because I know at one point, like when I had listened to the Beach Boys album, y'all had said that Paul McCartney was very inspired by them. And I feel like I could kind of hear it a little bit in some of the stuff that he had done with the Beatles, maybe if I was to look back. But I feel like it's showing in a very real way on this album specifically, especially with these last two songs. Just the way that he's going about these different melodies and harmonies and shit, and even just vocally the way he will like sub in his voice for like an instrument, like right here. Where's it at? Like right here, the don, like the shit that he's doing there is to kind of like replace a bass guitar with his voice. I feel like that's stuff that I noticed that the Beach Boys would do on some of their music on at least the one album I heard. And I'm sure there's even more examples on their other albums. So I just think that's so wild. That being said though, bruh, which one do I like more between these two? I have no clue. I might go Dear Boy, but then at the same time, I want to say Ram On. So at this point, bro, I'ma just put them both at the top. I don't know. They're both, I love both. I can't pick one, honestly. I'm gonna just put Ram On at the top, but that shit is arbitrary as hell. Literally arbitrary as hell. But okay. Wow. Let's move on. Next one is called Uncle Albert slash Admiral Halsey. Which, by the way, have y'all heard of Halsey?
So sorry,
Bruh, her and Needle Drop are going through it.
we're so sorry if we caused you.
That definitely dated this video though, like crazy.
We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. But there's no one left at home, and I believe I'm gonna rain.
Ooh, I like this guitar. In the rain too, that's cool. Oh,
We're so sorry, but we haven't heard a thing all day. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. But if anything should happen, we'll be sure to give a ring.
interesting. Wait, what is going on with Uncle Albert here? Whoa, yeah, creatively he's so different on this album. He really is using his voice for so many different things.
But we haven't done a bloody thing all day. We're so sorry, Uncle Al. But the kettle's on the boil.
Ooh, those strings.
Easily called away.
Yeah, this shit is Beach Boys as hell. Like, what the fuck? Switch up too. Ooh. What? Wait, it's kind of fire though. It's like goofy and fire at the same time. Ooh. shit. I like this melody that it's singing.
Admiral Halsey notified me he had to have a bath or he couldn't get to sea. I had another look and I had a cup of tea and a butter pie.
What's a pie? The butter wouldn't melt, so put it in the pie. All right.
Whoa. Bro, this is giving me Yellow Submarine vibes for sure. Wow, okay, another switch up. Huh. Yeah, this shit is like Paul McCartney in his granny music bag on a full 10. But it's actually hitting. Don't know I like the granny music though. That part is really catchy. Wow. Insane. Transition?
1, 2.
Oh wow, interesting transition. All right, what's good, y'all? Hope you guys are enjoying this video. Just wanted to be a little bit transparent with how this whole YouTube thing works. So due to the copyright claims that I get on these videos, I don't actually make any money off of YouTube itself, which honestly, I think that's fair, you know? Shout out to the artists. That's why we here, if we really being real. But if you guys are interested in supporting the channel, joining the Patreon is definitely gonna be the best way to keep these videos coming. At $5 a month, you're gonna get over a month of early access to the YouTube videos, and at $10, you're gonna get that plus weekly album reactions that never drop on YouTube, as well as movies, TV show reactions, and the chance to submit to our monthly suggestions video, which we just started up. Hey! Big shout out to everyone who's currently subscribed. I'm gonna have the link to the Patreon down below in the description, but with that being said, we can go ahead and get back to this video. Okay, this is a cool one. Very, very different one. I think, like I was saying earlier, this one has all of the granny music vibes that Paul McCartney has shown himself to have like on Beatles albums earlier, but kind of like, I don't even know. It feels slightly elevated, and I don't know if it's just because he's blending that with some of the like extra bits of creativity that he's shown on this album here, especially with how he uses his voice. Like even at one point he was using his vocals to kind of like mimic like a phone ringing, and I don't know, bro, something about that is very cool to me. It kind of like adds a certain, I don't like quirkiness or just extra bit of life to the music, in my opinion. I think like when it comes to what he's doing on here vocally, I would low-key compare this to like a music equivalent to how Jim Carrey approaches acting, if that makes sense. Like just super animated, super human, but like using the imperfections of like, I don't even know, like your voice or like your body or just like your different facial expressions and mannerisms to replicate things that normally would be I don't know, in normal settings would be you or portrayed with like some sort of like, I don't know, like either like CGI or just like regular sound effects and stuff like that. I hope what I'm saying is making sense, but I think that's the vibe that I was getting while listening to this here. Very, very cool song. I do want to read a little bit of the genius on this one, just because I'm curious to see what it is that he means by this whole Uncle Albert thing. Let me see. Okay, Uncle Albert was second single release from Paul and Linda McCartney's. Yeah, they're both like they're literally joint together for this album. So Linda has a lot to do with this as well. I just wish I knew exactly what. Okay, so the album Ram, it reached number one on the Billboard Hot 100 September 1971, displacing the Bee Gees. How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? Whoa, this topped the Bee Gees? That's crazy. Kept the number one position for only 1 week, replaced by Donny Osmond's Go Away Little Girl. Okay. It was the first US number one hit of Paul's post-Beatles career. Interesting. Song has a unique melody like this, or unique melody like song structure consisting of three unrelated melodies tied together by the chorus. McCartney would repeat the use of this song structure on the 1974 hit Band on the Run. Oh, I guess. Yeah, it has like three different parts to it. Okay. McCartney said Uncle Albert was based on his uncle. He's someone I recall fondly. And when the song was coming, it was like a nostalgia thing. McCartney also said, as for Admiral Halsey, he's one of yours, an American admiral, referring to Admiral William Bull Halsey. Interesting. So I guess this is just someone that he's met at some point. However, some suggest that this song is rich in symbolism about Pearl Harbor. What? Pearl Harbor. Whoa. Sorry, Uncle Albert, but we haven't done a bloody thing all day. We're so sorry, but the kettle's on the boil. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, we got an essay. Hand across the water. Huh. I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that's kind of pointing at this whole Pearl Harbor thing that they were mentioning. Let me see if I can. Oh, damn. Let me see. Yo, hold on. Am I dumb? Let me see. Pearl Harbor. Nah, I can't find it. Oh, wait. Very interesting, but I don't know. I can't find the whole Pearl Harbor connection, but very interesting either way. I think for me, I really enjoyed this one. I would probably put this maybe top of A right now. I think I like it more than Too Many People, but some about these two right here are like literally just magic to me. So I don't know if I could put it up there with these two, but great song either way. Let's move on though. Next one is called Smile Away. Also, I want to hear that transition again because I thought that was cool. Very jarring one. So when this was playing on the radio, did it just like start playing that at the end and then just never transition to nothing? Little like synth or bass or whatever in the back is interesting.
Down the street the other day. Who did I meet? I met a friend of mine and he just say, man, I could smell your feet a mile away. Smile away.
Okay.
Smile away. Yeah, smile away. Smile away. Smile away. Smile away. Yeah, smile away.
I like the guitar right here. It's interesting though. I don't know if I've ever heard him singing on a synthesizer like this before.
I was walking down the street the other day.
Wait. Bruh, just, I don't know. This is like, I don't know if many people are going to know what I'm talking about, but Kendrick says something exactly like that on one of his albums.
Come on now.
Not bad though. I'm not mad at this one.
Yes, sir. Smile away.
Smile away. Okay.
Now smile away quietly now.
synth is interesting though. It has like a, I don't even know. Not to say in a bad way, but like a very like wet fart quality to it. Ooh. That was cool right there. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. Y'all know for me the whole like rock and roll shit is like, it's not my bag for real. Like it's cool, but this definitely has like more of those types of qualities to it, you know? Okay, that was cool. That was cool. That was cool. Smile Away. I think, excuse me. I think for me, this is like I said a second ago, it has a little bit of that I guess more like old school rock and roll style to it, but maybe like a tad bit more modernized. Obviously, like there was that synthesizer that they had going on there as well. And I feel like structurally it definitely has more variety to it, especially if I'm comparing it to, oh my God, like the super early Beatles albums, like when I was first listening, bruh. Not to say that it was bad, but bruh, a lot of those songs, especially in that rock and roll type style shit, bruh, I felt like, I think at one point I was genuinely questioning if I was listening to a different album or not, because like, I'm telling you, those songs for me, they kind of all just mesh together into one thing sometimes. But Smile Away, this was cool. I think for me, I'm gonna go maybe top of B on this one. I'm gonna go top of B on it, even though like obviously the playing and everything is great and the vocals and everything are great, but just like when it comes to like personal taste, it's just not for me really. At the end of the day, you know, it's cool. Three Legs though. Let me see. What did I think about this one again? Oh yeah, this was like the bluesy one. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, because I was like, was this one rock and roll too? But nah. Okay, I remember now. Let's move on though. Next one is called Heart of the Country.
I look high, I look low, I'm looking everywhere I go, looking for a home in the heart of the country. I'm gonna move, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna tell everyone.
Pretty.
Looking for a home in the heart of the country. Heart of the country where the holy people grow.
I like this bass right here.
Heart of the country, smell the grass and the meadow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whenever now, maybe I'm back. Whenever now, maybe I'm back.
Interesting.
I want a sheep. I want to give me a good night's sleep. Living in a home in the heart of the country.
Yeah, he really is using his voice as an instrument a lot on this album.
Gonna tell everyone I know.
Would you call that scatting though? I don't really know.
Home in the heart of the country. Heart of the country where the holy people go. Heart of the country, smell the grass in the meadow. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, sure.
Want a horse? I got a sheep. I'm gonna get me a good night's sleep. Living in a home in the heart of the country.
I like this little visual over here with the little Apple logo on here.
Gonna tell everyone I know. In the heart of the country. Heart of the country where
lie, I'm actually not overly into this one. I think I liked there's elements of it that I obviously can appreciate. Like I thought the bass on here was cool. And I thought how he was kind of like doo-wopping on top of the instrumental was cool. Just like uh I don't know, just like from a like technique standpoint, I guess. But if y'all was to ask me to pick a least favorite song, I think it might actually be that one. I'm not sure why though. Cause thing is, for me, I have noticed like a lot of his uh cuz and I okay, a lot of his granny music is very very good to me for some reason, and I don't know why. But then every now and then it'll just be one that's just kind of like I don't know, it'll just fall a little bit flat. And I feel like for me personally, like that was just how I felt about this one. Heart of the Country, I don't know. I'm gonna actually go see on this one. I'm gonna go see on it because if you want me to be real, I feel like I may not be using C enough. I may not be using C enough at the end of the day. So you know what I mean? I think I'll feel with some a certain way about a song and I'll be like, well, they played it well, so let me put it in B, but I think I should just go C if I'm just not feeling it. You know what I mean? So I think that's how I'm feeling about this one. Let's just say oh shit, my bad. I didn't switch the screen. I'm over here scrolling through Genius. I didn't even switch it. Okay, in an attempt to duck out of the public eye, Paul, Linda, and her daughter Heather. Oh, they had a daughter. Oh, interesting. So that other song, he didn't have a son. I just saw the baby on the side and assumed it was about him having a son. Okay, Paul, Linda, and her daughter Heather moved to Scotland, inadvertently fueling more Paul is dead rumors. The song is a lovely tribute to that style of living. Oh, I thought they were saying this is a tribute to the Paul is dead theory. I'm like, what? By the way, I looked into that whole Paul is dead theory thing. Good lord, bro. People were bored. They had nothing to do back then. Holy shit. Oh my god, they had absolutely nothing to do back then. I could not imagine going down type of rabbit holes that people were going down in the modern day, because holy shit. Okay, what does it say? Paul purchased his High Peak farm in Kintry in 1965. From then on, it became a place of refuge from the bustling city life he led in London with Jane Asher, his girlfriend at the time. During the breakup of the Beatles, Paul retreated to the farm, unsure of what to do next. The farm has always been a place of relaxation for him, as Paul has always been a fan of nature. Interesting. So this is just kind of like a song about him, I don't know, just living a more simple life and going on a retreat to kind of like escape the, I don't even know, I guess just over complexity of the city life as a whole, if that makes sense. Because I don't know, to an extent I can even kind of feel that, right? Because I live in a city right now, and I'm gonna tell you, when it comes to just like every life daily things, bro, my life was way easier when I lived in the suburbs. Like going to the grocery store was way easier. Going to pick up food from Chick-fil-A, 10 times easier. I'm telling you, if you live in the suburbs, you can go to a Chick-fil-A, get in and out of that line in 5 minutes. If you are in the city, that is a 30 to 40 minute side quest minimum every single time. The line is going to wrap around the block. They're going to have one person working there, and then you're going to have to wait an hour to get your chicken sandwich. It's fucking ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Which is crazy because you would think that, oh, it should be the opposite, right? You live in the city, there's more going on. But no, it's like the further you get into the city, at least where I'm at, the less infrastructure you actually have. It's ridiculous. It is actually ridiculous. But okay. Anyways, cool song. Let's move on though. Next one is called Monkberry Moon Delight. Okay. Whoa, hold on, bro. Someone gotta sample this little intro. That shit is crazy.
So I sat in the attic, a piano up my nose, and the wind played a dreadful cantata. So was I from the crack of the enemy's hose, and the horrible sound of tabata.
like the drums and the bass on here a lot.
Super Duret. Don't get left behind. Catch up. Super Duret.
Interesting lyrics too. Yeah, this is a like. Ooh. How long are we running that back? What the fuck?
Don't get left behind.
Wait, that is so beautiful. Holy shit, I love that. Wow, these vocals are crazy. Right, he's putting his whole life and soul into this delivery right here. Even is this song? Is this like a, I don't know, some recipe? Monkberry Moon Delight. This gotta be a recipe. Bro, I love the instrumental in this section right here. This is a very good one. Wow. Whoa. Wait, vocally, he's kind of snappy on this shit. I love these little vocals right here. Hold on, this might be my favorite one on the album. Holy shit. Oh, this is definitely my favorite. Wait. Bro, especially when he hits those high notes, like, come on. Wait, Paul can sing for real. Bro, it's been a minute. I guess I forgot, but holy shit.
Try some of this, homie. What is it? Monkberry Moon
Why do I like this so much? I don't know why I like this as much as I do, but I could run this shit back right now with no problems. Nah, I don't think anything's beating this for me. Shit. Monk. Bro, I'm stressed. I can't even say it. Monkberry Moon Delight. This is easily my favorite song on here. Wow, that was so good. I think the thing about it is that I don't even know what we're saying. I feel like at one point they were talking about like ketchup and soup and shit. So I'm like, is this a recipe for some kind of dessert? To be fair, he is British, so y'all probably do eat some shit like that out there. That ketchup soup. You could tell me right now that there's a ketchup soup in Britain that y'all eat, and I would fully believe it. I'm sorry. I've seen too much from you guys. I've seen too much from the people out there. I'm sorry. I fully believe it. So I think this could be a recipe of some kind. I kind of want to like see for sure though. What is it that we're saying here? um, but bro, before we even get into the lyrics, outside of that, like the vocals on here were incredible. The instrumental on here was incredible. The structure of the song was incredible. Every single thing about this song was so good that I don't even know what to say. Like this shit really did something special for me. What the hell? All right. Now let's actually see what this says. From Paul and Linda McCartney's Ram. Yeah, Linda. Shout out to Linda. By the way, shout out to Linda. This song is made up of. Wait, this song is made up of nonsense verse in the vein of the Beatles' nonsense verse songs like "I Am the Walrus" or "Glass Onion." Oh, okay. So this is just a bunch of gibberish, basically. Inspired by Lewis Carroll's work, Paul wrote nonsense verse songs, again, notably in the title track of his 1997 album Flaming Pie. Okay. This song has also been said to be about anxiety and depression. Paul has famously admitted that the time immediately post Beatles was challenging for him and he felt very depressed. Lyrics like "Don't Get Left Behind," "When the Rattle of Rats Had Awoken," the sinews, what does that say? The sinews, the nerves, and the veins. The hell is sinews? What is that? Hold on.
Sinews.
Sinew is a tough, fibrous band of tissue, and a tendon that connects muscle to bone. Interesting. Okay. Awoken the sinews, the nerves, and the veins. Sat with a knot in my stomach, and I don't get the gist of your letter. Point towards such a reading. All right, they quoted a lot of different things right there. Okay, so all these lines point towards like a possible like I don't know like bout of depression or something like that, which would make sense, especially after losing something that you were such a massive part of. Yeah, that would have been crazy. Okay, the vocals are very raw, and the impassioned and heightened outro of the song supports this reading. It makes the outro seem like an auditory rendition of what depression and anxiety feel like. Very interesting. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Like, as far as like how I felt listening to it, I don't know if I got the vibe that it's a depressing song. I did weirdly get the feeling that there was a lot of passion and emotion in it, just based off of how hard this man was singing this song. Like I said earlier, he put his entire soul into this recording. So maybe they are actually onto something when it comes to that. It's like it's a very interesting thing. If that is the case, like just the whole concept of putting all of your negative emotions into a song that at the end of the day means nothing if you were just like the average person that obviously is not like connected and not in the know of what is going on in your life, but to you this is something that is deeply personal. And don't get me wrong, I don't think that ketchup soup and puree are like you know what I mean, like secretly deep lyrics. Maybe it could be a metaphor. I doubt it. I think it really is just nonsense at the end of the day. But I think the way he went about it was just like taking this nonsense and singing it in a way to where he lets out all of that emotion and anxiety and depression out onto this one song. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of what I'm feeling here. What does it say? So I sat in the attic, a piano up my nose, and the wind played a dreadful cantata. Sore I was, from the crack of an enemy's hose and the horrible sound of tomato. Okay, during the Beatles era, John, I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but I am curious. During the Beatles era, John was the one who tended to write the songs with cryptic or outright nonsense lyrics. In the solo/Wings era, though, Paul took the nonsense crown and never looked back. About the most you can get out of this is that the cantata is a type of vocal arrangement common in classical and Baroque music, and often the only instrument accompanying the vocals was a piano. Bach, for example, is famous for his numerous cantatas. So when Paul was playing the piano, when a gust of wind arrived so strong that it blew up his nose and made a dreadful sound that seemed like an eerie vocal accompaniment to his piano. What? Or Paul being silly? Your call. Interesting. All right, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna read all the annotations for this. I just wanted to see like what is it that people are even saying about this. um, yeah, very interesting though. I for whatever reason that song really resonated with me though, and I think it really is just because of how much of his heart and just like straight up emotion that he put into the vocals on this song. Like you really do kind of feel something. You may not feel the depression, but you feel something. You have to. Yeah, very, 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 very good song. Let's keep it moving though. Next one is called Eat at Home. Nice. Not mad, not mad. This one just kind of like a chill song so far. Was really cool. I will say I'm glad that we're getting these little I don't know, these little instrumental sections and like I don't even know what to call them. They're not like key changes, but the little breakdowns and stuff like that. I feel like it's adding a lot to the song for me. Yeah, like this shit right here. Come on. The vocals right there. in and out with this song. It's like there's moments that really grab me, and then I kind of like, I don't know, back out a bit afterwards. I think that like when it comes to me, there's like one specific part of the song that I really, really loved. Where is it at? Is it like yeah, this part, the love part? I thought that part was super, super good. But again, outside of that, I don't really know if it's one of my favorites on here. I'm trying to think. I definitely want to put it in B, but I don't know where yet. I like it more than Smile Away, so I think I'm gonna say top of B for this one. It's just one of those ones where it's like, yeah, certain moments of it sound really good to me, but again, and like I said it a million times, because I feel like I always have to say it. I don't know, the rock and roll stuff isn't always gonna hit for me. In fact, it more than likely it does not hit for me. And I feel like that was definitely more one of those style songs. But yeah, all right. Not much else to say though. Let's just move on to the next one. Next one is called Long Haired Lady.
Well, 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 well. Do you love me like you know you ought to do?
Whoa.
Well,
Why you low-key sound like Oliver Tree?
or is this the only thing you want me for? Well, I've been meaning to talk to you about
Also, rest in peace, Oliver Tree. Holy shit, we really dating the video.
sweet little lass you are. My long-haired lady. Who's the lady that makes that brief occasional laughter?
Huh.
She's the lady who wears those flashing eyes.
Interesting.
Who'll be taking her home when all the dancing is over? I'm
Yeah, I honestly have no idea what to expect from this song.
hypnotized. Long hair
Whoa.
lady.
That guitar little echo thing is super cool.
Long hair lady. Bees are buzzing about my sweet, delectable baby. Birds are humming about their big surprise. Who's your favorite person? Dear phenomenal lady, I belong to the girl with the flashing eyes.
Damn. Wait, this is growing on me. Yeah, this one is... It's weirdly... I don't know, psychedelic, I guess. Yeah, this one definitely has some real psychedelic vibes to it. And I mean, obviously, like, he's a Beatle. But, like, I feel like when I've heard his solo stuff, I haven't gotten the psychedelic vibe yet. At least until now.
Love is long. Sing your song.
Ooh.
Love is long.
Like, this actually reminds me of Revolver a little bit.
When you're wrong, love is long. Love is long.
Oh.
When you're losing, when you're wrong, love is long. Love is long. Well, 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 well. Do you love me like you know you ought to do?
Wait, this part really do sound like Oliver Tree. That's actually so crazy.
Or is this the only thing you want me for? Well, I've been meaning to talk to you about it for some time.
a good one. I really like this. Why does this remind me of shit, what is that other song called? Is it not like one of his most popular ones? Damn, wait, I cannot think of what it's reminding me of. Am I thinking of the end of Hey Jude, maybe? It could be that. Yeah, this reminds me of the end of Hey Jude, I think. I'm not sure which one came first, though. Damn, that was a really cool one. That was actually a really cool one. That one was low-key like a little bit of like a sleeper song, you know what I mean? Like at first I thought it was just gonna be one that I was like all right on, but as I was listening, it just kept getting better and better. Long Hair Lady, I'm definitely gonna put this one. Wait, what the fuck? What the hell did I do? I'm gonna put this one in S for sure, but I think I'm gonna put it maybe bottom of S. Very, very, very good song. I think just like melodically, there's so much on this one that stands out to me. Like just the obviously like the whole "Love Is Long" thing, but then the verses on here were great. Obviously the instrumental on here was great. Very good song all around. I think I want to actually check out the end of Hey Jude because
Hey Jude,
I think this is actually what I was thinking of. I mean, like kinda, yeah, I can kind of hear it. I think that is what I was thinking of. But okay, let's see what we got here on Genius. Long Haired Lady is an emotional song that Paul wrote about his beloved wife Linda McCartney. It's also the longest song on the album. The song describes Paul's infatuation with his wife Linda. This is not the first time Paul has talked about Linda's hair. He mentioned her hair earlier in The Lovely Linda, saying with flowers in her hair. Okay. Unfortunately, the most commonly said line in Long Haired Lady, "Love is long," did not prove true for Paul. God damn. Oh, we throwing shade. What the fuck? As his long hair. Wait, yo, what the hell? Wait, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? What the fuck? Why did they set me up? Hold on. Why did they do this? Unfortunately, the most commonly said line in Long Haired Lady, "Love is long," did not prove true for Paul. When they said this, I was thinking that they got divorced. And then they hit me with a fucking plot twist saying that she died of breast cancer, which, by the way, rest in peace. But also, who wrote this shit, bro? Fuck you. Why did you set me up like that? You really set me up. That's actually insane. Literally, why did you say that? All right. I mean, that's horrible. That's actually horrible. I really wish they had worded that differently because, bro, they made it seem like something else was going on. But holy shit. Rest in peace to Linda McCartney. That's actually a horrible, horrible way to go. But damn, bro, what the fuck? I think I just gotta keep it moving. I'm sorry. I would dive deeper into that, or at least try to, but they really tried to set me up, bro. What the hell? Let's just play Ram on Reprise and then let that run into the backseat of my car. Oh my god. Interesting.
Who's that coming down? That gonna
That's cool. I wonder if this is just like outtakes from the original recording. All right, the reprise. I don't know where to put this. I'm gonna just put it in B, top of B.
Honey, I want it my way, but listen to her daddy's song.
Yo.
Too long.
Yo, whose deep ass voice was that?
You're just busy hiding, sitting in the back seat of my car.
Wait, is this really all Paul singing? That sounds so crazy.
In Mexico City, but listen to her daddy's song. Making love is wrong. Ooh, we're just busy riding, sitting in the back seat of my car.
Ugh. Oh yeah, that's pretty.
While we was only hiding, sitting in the back seat of my car.
I love how he's experimenting so much with his voice on this song right here.
We can say we were late in arriving.
To be fair though, he's been doing that the entire album.
Her daddy's song. We believe that we can't be wrong. Hey! Oh, we believe that we can't be wrong. Oh, we believe that we can't be wrong. We can make it to Mexico City. Sitting in the back seat of my car.
Ah, this is cool. Yeah, I feel like this is a fairly unique album from what I've heard from them so far. Like, I feel like from what I've heard from Paul McCartney so far, this one album specifically is like Paul McCartney at his most Paul McCartney. You know what I mean? The way that guitar sounds. Oh shit, I thought it was over. Wow, okay, that was a good ending. Good ending for sure. It felt like I don't know, something about it felt what's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What am I thinking of? I keep wanting to say ballad, but that's not what I'm trying to say. It feels like I don't know, like almost anthem like a little bit. I'm not exactly I mean, obviously we're talking about the back of the car, and to be fair, I was kind of just locked in on listening. I haven't been paying too much attention to the lyrics on every single one of the songs, but definitely a cool one. I'm gonna just let me see. Let me pull up the Genius actually. Let me pull up Genius. Let me pull up Genius. Okay, let's see. Speed along the highway, honey. I want it my way, but listen to her daddy's song. Don't stay out too long. Oh, we're just busy hiding, sitting in the back seat of my car. So I guess this is just like a song about him singing about being a teenager, basically. Yeah, they actually did have a few songs like this on their earlier albums as well, just lyrically. Just funny. What does it say? As Paul McCartney himself puts it, I'm scared to read this now. As Paul McCartney himself puts it, the song is the ultimate teenage song. Okay, yeah. Describes it describes two teenage lovers whom, like most teenagers, have to be discreet, especially around the girl's father. Riding, sitting in the backseat of my car is an obvious reference to getting with each other or sex in the backseat of McCartney's car. Riding, sitting, yeah, that makes sense. That's funny. I didn't even catch that. Song was inspired by the long road trips him and Linda McCartney would take during the last years before the Beatles broke up. Wow, very cool song. And it's very cool to end this album as well, kind of like, I don't know, making a reference to the good times that you and your wife had, just kind of, I don't know, road tripping, just having fun, you know what I mean? Kind of like, I don't know, obviously they're both like super adults at that point, but kind of feeling like two teenagers in love, you know what I mean? If I'm ever in a situation where I'm married, that's how I want to feel. I'm gonna say that today. That is exactly how I want to feel. But yeah, good song, good song, good song. I think for me, while I did enjoy this one a lot. I really like the instrumental on here and just like the horns on here, the strings. I think what I'm noticing from this album right here, and y'all can let me know what you guys think about it as well, but I feel like I said earlier, I'm noticing a lot of influence from Beach Boys on here, weirdly enough. I think for me, I want to put this one I want to put this one in A. I want to see where in A though. I don't think it's going to be top of A, but I do want to compare it to Too Many People. Okay, I do remember that one. I think I want to put Backseat of My Car above Too Many People in A, but I don't think I could put it over Uncle Albert just because I feel like, I don't know, that song for me just really had something special to it with the way that he was going about using his voice on there. And I feel like while there were moments on here that did some really interesting things with his voice, like, am I not mistaken, this is the one where he had the really deep vocals on it. Let me see. Shit, I might be getting it confused with Long Hair Lady. But damn, either way, what I will say when it comes to this album specifically, the way that he's been using his voice on here, weirdly enough, kind of has given me not only Beach Boys vibes, but on some songs as well, I've also gotten some vibes of Revolver, because I feel like he's been playing with maybe even like the pitch of his voice as well, because I don't remember exactly which one. For some reason I thought it was Backseat of My Car, but it might have been Long Haired Lady where they had the really deep vocals on there as well. And I think in one of these songs as well, they had like some high pitched ones that were maybe pitched up or like slightly sped up to come across as like higher pitch and give it like a little bit of an otherworldly quality in similar ways that they had done on the Revolver album. But I think when it comes to like a specific thing that has been like my favorite thing to experience on here, I think it really is just the way that Paul was playing with his vocals on here, because bruh, he really did some really cool, fun, interesting things on here. But yeah, y'all, this was a good album. Definitely had fun with this one. But yeah, I think I'm done.